Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Super Thunderblade. In the last episode, we took on the most infamous level of the game, level 2, which takes place in a series of caves. In a stunning act of daring do, the military commanders in charge of the Super Thunderblade unit decided that the best way to get rid of a guerrilla army fighting from a set of caves is to fly a bunch of helicopters into it. I'm not Top Gun, I'm not Maverick, I'm no good at flying helicopters through caves, so it took us a little bit of time. But luckily, this level aims to be a little bit easier. In this one, we're going to have to fight a renegade guerrilla navy this time, instead of tanks and weapons like that. We've instead got plenty of battleships piloting around in this nondescript bit of ocean. Gotta kind of avoid them. It's not too difficult. Their main thing is that they do fire off projectiles, but they generally only get the one off before they go off screen, so it's not too hard to avoid them. In general, I find them a lot easier to deal with than the tanks. In general, this stage's not too bad. Compared to the last one, certainly it's very easy in comparison. I have flunked it once and just completely messed up, but I was doing particularly poorly and this is going a lot better, so we should be fine. The thing is that this doesn't have the pillars like the cave stage did, so the whole circle maneuver that works well in a lot of these sort of rail shooter games will work here. This is the mini-boss of the area, the sub-commander. In this case, literally a sub. It's not too bad. As usual, it has the nondescript. It has the very rapid machine gun fire when it first spawns in, and that's in the center of the screen, which makes it a little bit less reliable trying to dodge it than it was with the fusing plane in the last level, and I'm messing it up really badly here. But in general, not too bad. I don't know what it is, but around the midpoint of the thing, I think it's while I'm fighting the boss, I tend to lose track of where the skybox is. Yeah, because again, Super Thunderblade, not a pretty game, and if anything, that's actually its biggest flaw. It's not just an aesthetic thing or whatever. It really does impact your gameplay. It makes it really quite difficult to tell where basically anything is in relation to yourself. Where things coming from in front of you are, where the sky is, where the projectiles are, even where the ground is in cases like this. When you're just kind of flying through a nondescript ocean with nothing to see or look at other than the things coming towards you in a very choppy movement, it's quite difficult to tell where the ground is. So in comparison to the last few stages, I've been accidentally landing on it several times and getting shot doing that. But in general, again, just try and do circular movements. Sometimes you need to tighten it up to get through things, but if you do that, you'll get through unscathed. Now, boss of the area, we go up into the clouds, or what I can only assume are supposed to be clouds. Again, they're a bit kind of ugly and doughy, but we're assuming they're clouds. And the final boss of this area is this aerial aircraft carrier, some sort of giant attack aircraft. I gotta be honest, the coolest thing about this game is the sort of very 80s giant pieces of military hardware. You don't really see as often nowadays. It's like a thing with like Metal Gear Solid, for example, and now this. And now you just don't see it much anymore. Now, in this one, you kind of want to start on one side of the screen. And then once you get to this section, you do want to be in the middle. You want to kind of time your movements with the opening of these flaps. And I'm doing really poorly. I promise you that generally I was getting through this place unscathed. I don't know what's going wrong this time, but we made it through. Again, Super Thunderblade has a continue feature, so we do just have to try and limp through these stages. But with that, that is the 3rd level of the game over. So, I thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. In the next episode, we'll be taking on the final level. We'll be taking the fight right to the leader of the guerrilla armies, rampaging across the world. But for now, thank you for watching. Adios, and ciao.